So the Euros is just around the corner, but who will win it? Right, so the Euros is literally just a few hours away, but we're going to go straight into it. Who is going to be the player of the tournament? I think there's going to be quite a few. I think you could have Harry Kane, say if England do well. You could maybe have De Bruyne if he's back to his full fitness. You've obviously got Mbappe, Kante. There's a lot of great players. You've even got Portugal, Ronaldo, Bruno, so many. But if I'm thinking of who's going to be player of the season, and you've got to take into account who do I think is going to go the furthest, I think for player of the tournament, not season, player of the tournament, I've got a feeling I could either go big here and say someone like a Mbappe or a Kante, or I have a feeling that someone from a little team, like say Wales or Scotland, could do really well and break out and propel them into the further stage of the tournament. But I'm going to almost play it safe. I'd say that there will be a team such as Scotland or Wales that have a player who really does well at the Euros and gets them to the late stages. But I'm going to go with the man who bossed the Champions League. He bossed City around, and he's going to boss the likes of Belgium, Portugal, Germany, all of them around. N'Golo Kante, he's been world-class since Thomas Tuchel's came in. Transformed, really, from what he was at Lampard. I know he's a good player then, but Lampard was kind of playing him in almost out position, and he weren't doing as well as he should be, and he's on fire at the moment, no injuries. Just an absolute rock in central defensive midfield. So I'm going to go with N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante, ai, il est petit, il est gentil, il est bel, il est Messi, et on sait tout, c'est N'Golo Kante. Okay, now we're going to go on to young player of the season. Who do I think this is going to be? I think if England have a good tournament, we could have a Foden. We've got loads. We've got Bellingham. I honestly think Bellingham could have a breakout tournament, but that depends if we get past the round of 16, which ain't going to look likely. You've got the likes of Mbappe, who could do well. Diaz, he's still young, isn't he? I think them sorts of players could really break through. João Felix, maybe a bit of an underdog. Could he live in Ronaldo's shadow, or will he shine? But if I'm being honest, I'm going to go with Jude Bellingham. I'm going to have faith in England. I don't think we'll win this tournament, but I think he will get to, even in the group stage, I think he's going to boss that midfield. He might score a few goals, or his energy, he's just going to bring something else to the England team and really kind of pump us up and give us that little bit more, a little bit extra. Even if he comes off the bench, I think he will have a really good tournament. Obviously, you've got Phil Foden, who could do the same, but I'm going to go with Jude Bellingham. And does it pay me that he is from the Blues? But it is what it is. As an England fan, I'd love to see him do well, and it's a shame that he supports Birmingham, but it is what it is. An absolute baller, and I think he's going to have a good tournament. Okay, and now we are going for the top goal scorer. Who is going to get top goal scorer? I would probably say it's between two for me. Harry Kane or Romelu Lukaku. Beasts in the box. They carry their team. They're proper number 9 goal scorers. I am going to go with Romelu Lukaku just because Belgium have the easier group. I think he's going to bag a lot there, 4 or 3 goals there. And I see Belgium getting to at least the semi-finals, so I think he'll easily pick up at 1 or 2 goals. And 6 goals, you're looking, he's probably going to get him Golden Boot. Obviously, you've got Ronaldo, who it's probably his last Euro tournament. It'll be about 40 if he went to the next one, so he could have maybe a last hurrah and score a few goals. He is being a bit underrated. No one's talking about him, top goal scorer, but it could be him. But I'm going to go with Lukaku, the Beast. Now we're going to go with underdog of the tournament. I think there's a few teams in this. For me, there's 3. Scotland, Wales, and Turkey. Now, everyone's kind of talking about Turkey as the main underdog. I think whoever gets second out of that group between Italy, whether it's Wales or Turkey, I think they have a real good chance of, no matter what they do, if they get then to the round of 16 and get to the quarterfinals, that's a good tournament. I think Scotland, if they get 3rd place, I can't see them getting 2nd. If they get 3rd place, they can do pretty well, but I'm going to go with Wales because I think you've got Gareth Bale, you've got Nico Williams. I think they had a friendly. I can't remember who was against, but they drew 0-0. And they've played some big teams. Obviously, they got beat by France, but I think they've got that energy there. They've got some good players, and they could have a real good tournament, even if it's just getting to the quarterfinals. That's brilliant for them. I think Scotland, though, they'll be aiming to get to the later stage of the game because they've never done that in a tournament. You've got the likes of John McGinn, the baller, Robertson. Actually, you know what? I'm changing it on the spot. I'm going to go with Scotland. They're going to get 3rd place, yeah? You've heard it here first. They're going to get 3rd place. They're going to progress to the round of 16. They'll be absolutely buzzing, win the round of 16, and then they get to the quarters, and that's a great Euros for them, and then they get knocked out there. But I think I'm going to go with Scotland for the underdog. And now we're going to move on to the winner. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be England? Is it going to be France? Is it going to be Portugal? Is it going to be Italy? Or is it going to be Belgium? They're the 5 teams that I think are the favourites, or the ones that are most likely going to win it. I think Belgium, I think they're a slightly underdog. They will definitely get to semi-finals, I think, and could possibly get to that final. But are they really going to break away? I think they'd have to come against either France or Portugal. Are they going to beat them? I can't see you beating them. And England, I know people are loving saying it's coming home and all that. Gareth Southgate is going to play 5 at the back. He will, at some stage, play 5 at the back. It'll be great to see if he plays a 4-3-3 against Croatia or a 4-2-3-1. It'd be amazing, but I don't think he's going to, and I think we'd go out in the quarters or the round of 16 because we'll come against the group of death if we get top of the group. So, yeah, it's going to be really... A lot of people are positive. I'm not so. I don't think we're going to do that well, and Southgate should be sacked. But I'm going to say the winners, the final is going to be a repeat of Euro 2016. It's going to be Portugal, France, and France are going to win it. They're just too good. You've got Kante, you've got Mbappe, you've got Deschamps, who knows how to win. He's won the World Cup. Pogba, their squad depth is just disgusting. Ousmane Dembele. So I think France are going to win the Euros. I wouldn't be surprised if a Belgium popped out of nowhere, or an Italy, and secured it. It would be real good. I think Belgium, it's their last chance to win the Euros. So they could pop up, but I'm going to say France. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.